Are an inspiration as a woman, as a press freedom advocate, and thank you for this tremendous honour.
With the leadership of the UK, this can actually be pushed forward.
Current crisis, we've just made a series of donations to cover frontline health workers in the UK, food banks, old people's homes in the communities where we live.
Welcome back, Royal Watchers. If you thought the palace couldn't surprise us anymore, think again. What I'm about to share will absolutely blow your mind and has every royal insider talking. We've just witnessed a power move so calculated, so perfectly timed that it's left jaws dropping across the globe. Amal Clooney, yes, the internationally acclaimed human rights powerhouse, has just announced a game-changing collaboration with Princess Catherine. Together, they're launching an unprecedented initiative through Catherine's foundation that's set to revolutionize how we protect women and children worldwide. But here's where it gets juicy. This earth-shattering announcement comes right after Amal reportedly said thanks but no thanks to Meghan Markle's Netflix project invitation. Word on the street? Amal made it crystal clear she only works with people who are genuinely committed to creating real change. Ouch, that's gonna leave a mark. Before we dive into this explosive story that's got everyone from Buckingham Palace to Hollywood buzzing, smash that like button and hit subscribe because you won't want to miss a single detail of this royal earthquake. We're breaking this bombshell into 8 incredible segments that will reveal exactly how this alliance formed, what it really means, and why it's sending shockwaves through every royal circle imaginable. Let's meet the absolute powerhouses behind this seismic shift. Amal Clooney isn't just any lawyer. She's a legal tornado who's made dictators nervous and given hope to the hopeless. This human rights warrior has dedicated her career to representing victims of the worst atrocities imaginable while championing press freedom on the world's biggest stages. Through her Clooney Foundation for Justice, she's literally freed journalists from prison and rescued women from forced marriages across more than 40 nations. Talk about making an impact that matters. Her royal connections run deep. Back in 2019, she teamed up with then Prince Charles to create the Amal Clooney Women's Empowerment Award. So when it comes to working with the monarchy, she's already proven she knows how to get things done. Now, let's talk about Princess Catherine, the future queen who's been quietly building an empire of compassion. Her revolutionary work in early childhood development through programs like Shaping Us has transformed how we think about child welfare. From supporting struggling families through baby banks to visiting prisons to strengthen mother-child bonds, Catherine has shown she's not afraid to roll up her sleeves and do the real work. She's earned massive respect not through flashy headlines, but through genuine, sustained dedication to the families who need help most. Both these incredible women are juggling motherhood with massive public responsibilities, and that shared experience of protecting their children while changing the world has created an unbreakable foundation for their partnership. But this announcement didn't happen overnight. The path to this moment has been paved with intrigue and some seriously strategic moves. Throughout 2025, royal watchers have been on the edge of their seats, wondering what Amal's next big move would be. Rumors were flying that Meghan Markle, through her Archewell Foundation, had personally reached out to convince Amal to appear on her Netflix lifestyle series with Love Meghan. On paper, it seemed like a perfect match. Meghan's focus on empowering women, plus Amal's incredible track record, should have been a slam dunk.
But here's where it gets interesting. Amal turned it down flat. Sources close to the situation reveal she was put off by what she saw as the project's overly commercial vibe, feeling it didn't align with her commitment to purely non-profit-driven work. This wasn't just a polite no. It created a tsunami of speculation. Remember, the Clooneys and the Sussexes used to be tight. George and Amal were at Harry and Meghan's wedding in 2018. They hosted the couple at their stunning Italian villa. But lately, radio silence. The Sussexes were notably absent from the Clooneys' prestigious Albie Awards, and the Clooneys haven't been spotted at any Sussex events. Royal forums went absolutely wild, with fans questioning whether Amal was deliberately distancing herself from the Sussexes' Hollywood-heavy approach in favor of more traditional institutional partnerships. Little did anyone know, the biggest bombshell was still to come. Then came the thunderclap that nobody saw coming. Out of nowhere, Kensington Palace dropped the announcement that sent ripples around the world. Amal Clooney was joining forces with Princess Catherine to launch the Princess Trust Initiative, a massive global campaign dedicated to protecting women and children's rights. This isn't just another royal photo opportunity. This initiative, anchored in Catherine's Royal Foundation, is targeting the biggest challenges facing vulnerable populations, providing legal support for violent survivors, ensuring education for children in war zones, and building community networks to fight exploitation. A palace spokesperson confirmed to major outlets, including The Times, that Amal's world-class legal expertise creates perfect synergy with Catherine's proven hands-on advocacy approach. The timing? Absolutely calculated. This announcement dropped right after news broke about Amal's rejection of Meghan's Netflix series invitation, and royal experts are calling it one of the most strategically brilliant moves they've ever seen. For Catherine, this represents a massive evolution. She's expanding beyond her early childhood focus into the broader human rights arena, proving she's ready to tackle global challenges alongside one of the world's most respected advocates. Let's dive deep into what makes the Princess Trust Initiative absolutely revolutionary. This visionary project stands on three unshakable foundations: legal empowerment, educational access, and community strength. Amal brings credentials that are simply untouchable. She's secured justice for genocide survivors and fought for press freedom at the highest levels of the United Nations. Her Clooney Foundation for Justice has dismantled child marriage networks and secured freedom for wrongfully imprisoned journalists, setting the gold standard for meaningful impact. Catherine perfectly complements this with her extraordinary track record, from the Baby Bank Alliance that's helped thousands of struggling families to her groundbreaking prison visits that strengthen mother-child relationships. Together, they're creating a multi-layered strategy that's both ambitious and achievable. Their master plan includes funding comprehensive legal aid for women fleeing violence, guaranteeing educational opportunities for children in conflict zones, and strengthening grassroots networks that prevent exploitation before it starts. They're planning high-level UN policy advocacy, with Amal spearheading efforts to reform international laws on gender-based violence, while Catherine's Royal Foundation commits serious funding. We're talking a massive £5 million investment starting in 2026. The initiative's inaugural summit, scheduled for late 2025 in London, will bring together world leaders and changemakers, with pilot programs rolling out across 5 countries, particularly focusing on regions like Sub-Saharan Africa and South Asia, where child marriage rates remain devastatingly high. Insiders describe their working relationship as absolutely electric. Amal has reportedly been praising Catherine's genuine hands-on compassion during their strategic planning sessions. As mothers, Amal to twins Ella and Alexander, Catherine to George, Charlotte, and Louis, they bring deeply personal perspectives to their work, bonding over the challenge of protecting their own children from media intrusion while fighting for vulnerable kids worldwide. They've had incredibly candid conversations about balancing their public responsibilities with family life, ensuring their initiative addresses real-world challenges that resonate with families everywhere. Advocacy organizations are buzzing with excitement, recognizing the potential to amplify voices that have been marginalized for too long. This isn't just another high-profile collaboration. It's a strategic fusion of legal brilliance and compassionate community work that's set to completely redefine what royal philanthropy can achieve. Now let's address the drama everyone's talking about: Meghan Markle's position in this unfolding story. The timing of Amal's partnership with Catherine is raising eyebrows everywhere, especially since it follows so closely after Amal's reported rejection of Meghan's Netflix series invitation. With Love, Meghan, the Lifestyle Meets Philanthropy series was apparently banking on Amal's star power to boost its credibility and reach. But Amal's response was a firm no, with sources citing her preference for purely impact-focused work over commercial ventures. This wasn't an isolated incident either. Reports suggest Meghan faced similar rejections from other A-list personalities, including a major recording artist who also passed on the project. The media has been having a field day with this, painting Amal's decision as a very public rebuff that highlights growing tensions between different approaches to royal advocacy. The contrast couldn't be more stark. Catherine's initiative has the full backing of palace infrastructure, with concrete funding commitments and clear policy objectives. Meanwhile, Meghan's series leans heavily into entertainment value, which apparently didn't align with Amal's philosophy of substantive, results-driven advocacy. This moment has reignited fierce debates about authenticity in modern royal philanthropy. While Meghan's Archewell Foundation has made strides in women's empowerment and mental health awareness, its media-heavy projects like the Netflix partnership face ongoing criticism for prioritizing visibility over meaningful depth. Amal's choice to align with Catherine, whose work is deeply embedded in the Royal Foundation's proven long-term strategy, sends a powerful message about her preference for established, non-commercial channels over independent, high-gloss initiatives. Royal commentators are pointing to Catherine's diplomatic finesse as a crucial factor, noting her remarkable ability to attract heavyweight partners like Amal without relying on public relations spectacle. This dynamic reflects a significant shift in elite advocacy circles, where influential figures seem increasingly drawn to the monarchy's traditional framework rather than more autonomous approaches. The fallout has created online firestorms, with royal forums analyzing whether Meghan's outreach fundamentally misjudged Amal's priorities, or if this signals a permanent cooling of relationships that were once genuinely warm, evidenced by the Clooneys' conspicuous absence from recent Sussex gatherings. For Meghan, who's working to establish herself in the post-royal landscape, this perceived rejection might force a complete reevaluation of how to secure meaningful partnerships in a world where institutional credibility still carries enormous weight. At the core of this groundbreaking alliance lies an incredibly personal bond between Amal Clooney and Princess Catherine, two extraordinary women whose shared experiences and unwavering values transform their partnership into something far deeper than professional collaboration. Amal stands as a global champion for justice, wielding her brilliant legal mind and international expertise like a sword for the voiceless. Her decades of advocacy in conflict zones, from securing justice for Yazidi survivors to championing girls' education alongside icons like Michelle Obama, demonstrates an unwavering commitment to systemic transformation that goes far beyond headlines. Catherine has masterfully carved her own path as a royal advocate for family well-being, revolutionizing early childhood support through Shaping Us and providing hands-on assistance through baby banks and justice system reforms. Her approach has consistently prioritized genuine, sustained impact over media attention. Their collaboration through the Princess Trust Initiative creates a powerful bridge connecting Amal's international perspective with Catherine's grassroots domestic focus, merging global human rights advocacy with community-based family support in ways never before attempted. What makes this partnership deeply resonant is the personal connection binding them together. Both navigate the intense pressures of motherhood in the public eye. Amal protecting twins Ella and Alexander, Catherine raising George, Charlotte, and Louis, while maintaining their fierce dedication to changing the world. Palace insiders reveal that their initial meetings included remarkably honest conversations about the unique challenges of raising children under constant media scrutiny. Catherine, who's consistently emphasized the importance of normal childhoods for her kids, and Amal, who fiercely shields her twins from paparazzi chaos, discovered they share profound understanding of balancing public duty with protective parenthood. This common foundation infuses their initiative with genuine authenticity as they work to safeguard vulnerable women and children while drawing directly from their own lived experiences as mothers and public figures. For Catherine, this project represents a powerful comeback following personal health challenges that tested her strength and resolve. Sources describe it as a transformative fresh start, an opportunity to channel personal trials into advocacy work that both heals and inspires positive change. Amal has similarly faced intense scrutiny, often overshadowed by her celebrity marriage to George Clooney, consistently redirecting attention toward her legal achievements rather than tabloid speculation. Their shared experience of maintaining authenticity under public pressure while staying true to their core missions has forged a connection that transcends their individual roles. This initiative shatters outdated perceptions of a disconnected monarchy, showcasing royalty actively engaging with contemporary issues like gender inequality and child protection in remarkably grounded and relatable ways. Their partnership reflects a deliberate choice to prioritize meaningful substance over superficial spectacle. By concentrating on legal aid, education access, and community networks, they're deliberately avoiding the glamour often associated with celebrity collaborations. Insiders note that Amal deeply respects Catherine's thoughtful diplomatic approach, while Catherine admires Amal's fearless advocacy style. Together, they're completely redefining royal philanthropy, proving that women in positions of power can unite for genuine impact without depending on media-driven publicity campaigns. This alliance represents far more than policy development. It's a powerful testament to women supporting women, rooted in authentic shared values and an unwavering vision for creating a more equitable world. The Princess Trust Initiative, led by this dynamic duo of Amal Clooney and Princess Catherine, represents far more than just another bold step for women and children's rights. It's triggering a fundamental shift in how the monarchy positions itself in our rapidly evolving modern world. This partnership signals the dawn of a completely new era, where royal influence moves decisively beyond ceremonial traditions to embrace meaningful global impact that creates lasting change. By aligning with someone of Amal's caliber, whose international law and human rights credentials are absolutely unquestionable, Catherine isn't just expanding her foundation's reach. She's fundamentally redefining what it means to be a royal advocate in today's world. This move completely challenges traditional perceptions of the monarchy as a distant, ceremonial institution, replacing that outdated image with a vision that's accessible, relatable, and absolutely committed to addressing urgent social issues like gender-based violence and child welfare. What makes this initiative truly groundbreaking is its intentional rejection of the flashier, media-focused approaches that dominate modern celebrity philanthropy. Unlike ventures that depend on star power or commercial platforms for attention, Catherine and Amal are laser-focused on policy-driven transformation and grassroots empowerment. Their emphasis on legal aid, crisis zone education, and community networks demonstrates a strategic commitment to solving systemic problems with trackable, measurable results, not just attention-grabbing headlines. This approach cleverly avoids the pitfalls that have damaged royal projects historically, including criticism about excessive spending or shallow engagement. Sources confirm the initiative will operate primarily through private donations, with Catherine and Amal personally guaranteeing complete funding transparency to prevent the public backlash that has historically plagued royal ventures. This financial independence delivers a crystal-clear message. The future monarchy is accountable, progressive, and deeply attuned to public expectations. Catherine's leadership role here speaks volumes about her evolution. Her previous royal foundation work, from Shaping Us to Baby Banks, has consistently emphasized quiet, impactful transformation over public spectacle. By partnering with Amal, she's scaling that philosophy globally, demonstrating she's absolutely prepared to wield her platform as future queen consort with both authority and genuine purpose. Amal's participation brings unmatched legitimacy. Her proven track record, securing justice for war crime survivors and advocating for girls' education alongside global leaders like Michelle Obama, elevates this initiative far beyond royal branding into a legitimate force for worldwide transformation. Behind-the-scenes sources reveal their collaboration began with deeply honest discussions about shared values, including their experiences as mothers managing public scrutiny, which has created a bond that's both intensely personal and professionally powerful. This authenticity establishes a completely new standard, proving that royal work can genuinely connect with a public hungry for substance over empty style. The broader implications are absolutely staggering. This partnership positions the monarchy as a relevant, powerful player in global advocacy, masterfully bridging centuries-old tradition with contemporary demands for equality and justice. It's a brilliantly calculated evolution, reflecting Catherine's growing confidence and the palace's recognition that survival depends on smart adaptation. By choosing Amal over flashier alternatives, Catherine signals her clear preference for partners who share her dedication to long-term impact over short-term publicity. This move also subtly reshapes royal dynamics, highlighting sharp contrast between institution-backed efforts and independent ventures, with the former clearly gaining traction in influential circles. Ultimately, the Princess Trust Initiative isn't just rewriting royal tradition, it's creating a blueprint for a monarchy that flourishes through authenticity, accountability, and fierce commitment to balancing duty with transformative change. As we wrap up this deep exploration of the Princess Trust Initiative's announcement, it's absolutely clear that the partnership between Amal Clooney and Princess Catherine represents much more than just another high-profile collaboration. This is a watershed moment for both the modern monarchy and global advocacy efforts. This initiative, with its bold commitment to protecting women and children's rights, stands as a shining example of progress, promising concrete, worldwide transformation. By combining Amal's legal brilliance with Catherine's heartfelt commitment to family welfare, the Princess Trust is positioned to tackle some of humanity's most urgent challenges: gender-based violence, educational inequality, and systemic exploitation, all with the perfect blend of institutional authority and grassroots passion. But beyond the policy achievements, this alliance is completely rewriting what royalty can accomplish in the modern era, while casting fascinating light on the evolving dynamics within elite advocacy circles, particularly regarding the Meghan Markle's position. The far-reaching implications of this partnership create ripples across royal, social, and political landscapes. For the monarchy, it represents deliberate evolution in action. Catherine, preparing for her role as queen consort, is using her platform to champion global human rights, breaking free from traditional royal limitations like ceremonial appearances and ribbon-cutting duties. Her decision to partner with Amal, a globally respected figure who commands attention in courtrooms and UN assembly halls, demonstrates a monarchy actively adapting to modern expectations of accountability and measurable impact.
This goes far beyond public relations. It's about creating substantial change. The initiative's ambitious plans for UN lobbying, nonprofit funding, and international leader summits position it as a serious competitor to major global advocacy organizations. By anchoring the project within Catherine's Royal Foundation, it also cleverly avoids the funding controversies that have damaged royal ventures previously, emphasizing complete transparency and private donations, a strategy that resonates powerfully with a public increasingly skeptical of institutional overspending. For Meghan, the timing of this announcement creates undeniable sting. Amal's reported rejection of "With Love, Meghan" has been interpreted by many as a public setback, intensifying perceptions of growing distance between the Wales's institutional strategy and the Sussex's independent, media-focused ventures. Meghan's Arkwell Foundation, while achieving real impact in mental health and gender equality, has relied heavily on celebrity partnerships and high-profile media projects. Amal's apparent preference for Catherine's platform suggests she prioritizes established, non-commercial frameworks over Hollywood-influenced philanthropy. This has ignited passionate online debates, with royal observers analyzing whether Meghan's approach, built on personal storytelling and digital platforms, lacks the institutional gravitas needed to attract figures of Amal's caliber. Some critics argue this highlights strategic miscalculations as Meghan works to build credibility outside royal structures. Others view it as natural divergence, with each royal finding their unique space in a competitive advocacy landscape. However, the bigger story transcends rivalries. It's about revolutionizing influence itself. Amal and Catherine's alliance challenges outdated assumptions about royalty as detached or purely ceremonial, presenting a model where real power operates through concrete action and strategic partnerships. Their shared identity as protective mothers adds genuine authenticity as they advocate for children's education and women's safety while managing their own families under relentless public attention. This partnership establishes important precedent for future royal initiatives, demonstrating that collaboration with global thought leaders can amplify impact while preserving the monarchy's dignity. It's a delicate balance between honoring tradition and embracing innovation, and Catherine, with Amal's support, is proving it's absolutely achievable. The worldwide response has been electric. Advocacy organizations have enthusiastically praised the initiative's focus on underserved communities, with early endorsements pouring in from powerhouse organizations like UNICEF and Women's Aid. Social media platforms are exploding with reactions, from supporters celebrating it as a transformative era for royal philanthropy to skeptics questioning whether it overshadows other royal efforts. What's undeniable is its potential to completely reshape public perception of the monarchy as a genuine force for positive change, not just ceremonial pageantry. So, what's your verdict? Does this alliance mark a revolutionary transformation for royal advocacy, or is it simply the latest chapter in ongoing royal rivalries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button and subscribe for more exclusive insider content from the royal world. Share this with your fellow royal enthusiasts, and let's keep this incredible conversation going.